Hey everyone, it's Types, and today I have a really unique deck here today. You saw the title and thumbnail. This is a deck where every card in the deck starts with a different letter of the alphabet, or a different letter of an alphabet. Yeah, of course, the English alphabet has 26 letters, so there are some issues there, making a 60 card deck. And yeah, so of course, Pokemon is a game though that is not originally printed in English. It's originally printed in Japanese. Pokemon Digital Live doesn't have Japanese, and I mean you can't really play a deck with Japanese and English cards in it, as far as I'm aware, in any official tournament, because of the feel like language restrictions on tournaments. I don't know. I'm not 100% familiar with the regions. Maybe you can in Japan, but anyways, certainly in live you can't do that. But yeah, these cards all start with a different letter of the alphabet. Some of them, most of them in Japanese, and then like a third to half in English here. And yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, I might have messed this up. I think it's okay. I imported it into live and it didn't work. I actually only had like 2 Ultra Balls. Um, I don't exactly know what happened, but I swapped out, had it in this Oricorio, which is like not very good. But it's fine. Also, the basic energies, apparently in English, this is just called lightning energy. That's what happened according to Limitless. But anyways, yeah, every card in the deck starts with a different letter. This is going to be, we see that where is it? It plays one Mega Kangaskhan EX. And yeah, this is very meaningful because this is a card that is the only Mega and it's singleton, meaning we can play it in the current trainer trial. This is the Mega Singleton Showdown, which is exactly what it like sounds like, exactly how I described it. You have one Mega, you have one of every card. So having one of every card is actually like, this is a substantial handicap. But the deck should be playable, I think. We have Gholdengo EX and Ceruledge EX. We also have Alakazam. Our energy situation is not great. Our trainers are also not great. We have a lot of Pokemon in this list. Overall, I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm really excited to mess around and see how it goes. Maybe we'll get a win. I have no idea how good my opponent's actually going to be. But yeah, Mega Kangaskhan EX is a pretty good starting point, being a nice draw Pokemon. I'm sure there are changes I could make to this list to make it a little bit better. This took me a decent chunk of time to make. I've certainly spent longer on videos in the past, but it took me like maybe an hour, to be honest. That's like actually not that long for what this is. But speaking of taking a long time, we aren't finding a match here, are we? So hopefully we find one of those really soon. I'll cancel and hop back in. I don't know if that's good or if it's bad, if it's causing problems for me or others. But anyways, this is the trainer trial. I guess while we're here, I'll talk about the trainer trial format in general. And yeah, I mean, it's all right. I talked about it a bunch on the podcast. If you didn't see that, make sure you check that out. And if you missed it, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the videos I post here. And if you did watch it, also make sure you're subscribed because you're coming back for another one. But ultimately, the trainer trial format doesn't have a ton of people. Again, it is singleton. Singleton standards kind of clunky. Even the best decks are going to have some inconsistencies. Up there are still some pretty fun and exciting things you can do here. Overall, I think it's a pretty it's like a moderately interesting format. We did find someone here. Hopefully they're playing an interesting deck. Obviously we're playing a pretty interesting deck in terms of like theming, which isn't even like clear from what we're doing. And also there's a reason I'm not playing this in standard, because in full standard I'd get like obliterated, right? But here, I might have a chance. I don't know. But anyways, we are going first here. Also, Ceruledge EX and like Gholdengo EX aren't super good in terms of like the energies we have because we have a limited amount here. But Terapagos here is pretty decent. Nice starter there. Also live. Oh no, maybe this does look right. They might have changed the texture. It looks kind of like almost scratched on the like Pidgeot EX and Gholdengo EX with the hollow pattern. Hollow patterns, I'd say, definitely look better in person, just in general. But let's see what my opponent's running. Let's see if they are here. Yeah, okay, they are here. Wait, they're going second? Okay. They start Clauncher. Okay, that is something. I don't know if that's good or bad for us. I do have a Dusk Ball. I'll Dusk Ball first. I'll grab Pidgey. Okay, that's actually really nice there. We also see Alakazam. The Alakazam line seems super fun. Wait, do I even play Psychic? Oh, I don't think I play Psychic Energy in this list. Wait, can I attack with Alakazam? I don't know. It's a draw engine though, as well, so it does something. Um, I wanted to include it. It was probably a mistake to include it. I'm not playing like Air Balloon and I don't know what the letters of the Japanese alphabet are. I don't even know if I like did it right. But anyways, they are going to attach a water active. We do have Hilda in hand. We have Hilda to get an energy to attack with a Unified Beatdown. Unified Beatdown. Wait, what's it do? Yeah, okay. It doesn't actually get the knockout. We do need another Pokemon, which is like not ideal for us to need there. Well, no, we need two more. We need Nest Walking at one, but then we need a second one. They are going to pass. Okay, that's obviously good for us. We topped a counter catcher, which is whatever. I'll Hilda. I'll grab Pidgeotto here, unsurprisingly, and I'll also grab some energy here. I don't really know if it matters. Maybe we could theoretically Crown Opal at some point. I could just grab like Legacy or even Prism. Prism's probably fine here. I don't really have too much of an issue doing that. Do we want it somewhere else? I don't really think so. Then I'll also Nest Ball. I don't even know what I want here. I don't even know what we have exactly. Maybe Dunsparce is good. I mean, Fez is obviously just a good card, but my opponent's not applying too much pressure. They could also knock out. I believe they do 210. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I'll go for. I'm actually going to go for the Abra. The Abra seems kind of fun. So I'll just snag that down. And then I'll play the Pidgeotto, and I'll just attack for 60. Kind of disappointing we don't get the knockout here, but you know, it is what it is. It shouldn't be too terrible for us. Also, I don't think I'm going to Crown Opal. I mentioned that, but that seems kind of bad. But also, I believe they need to. Do they switch in? I'm not exactly sure how the Clawitzer works. They're gonna Bianca's. Oh, they heal it. I've literally never seen anyone play this card before. I don't. Maybe in like, I don't know. But anyways, it heals if you have 30 HP or less. Maybe with Pikachu EX. I don't know. But anyways, okay, they really don't have anything there. But I guess they. So I'm definitely gonna grab basic. They weren't guaranteed dead, so I guess attacking there is like attaching there and then attacking is fine. I will definitely grab a basic here. I'll grab a Dunsparce, I think is good. Oh yeah, we play so many like consistency lines. I don't know if that's good. As I said, there's like a lot of weird stuff. Honestly, I just like went letter by letter and added the best card and then made it kind of work at the end. Also, I can't believe there's so many evolution lines I was able to add into this list. I mean, like you look at Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot, but you can look at like two of them are different in the Japanese alphabet, and then one's different. I mean, than the ones in English, right? So it's P, it's two other letters. But we do just get the win here. Okay, nice. We get the win in our first game. Unified Beatdown, just Terapagos EX being a pretty simple and straightforward Pokemon, able to do decent, like okay damage. I mean, it can do a decent amount of damage with a bunch of Pokemon. We could have gotten some more there. My opponent wasn't really able to set up there. Don't really know what they were running. Snow, that could be the EX maybe. That could be their Mega. That's definitely a bold Mega choice. I'm pretty sure it's the worst one, but it's really funny as well. I'm not gonna blame someone for running that here. It could be. I actually don't know if there's another one. Colossus is definitely interesting. They had Bianca's Devotion. Bianca's Devotion definitely seems like a really niche supporter. It heals you, I believe, to full if you have 30 HP or less remaining, which is really fun. But also kind of, it's pretty bad, right? But ultimately, as I said, it is still pretty fun there. Overall, I feel like okay, we do find we find a match and it is another different person, so that's good. But I hope this is also this game goes a little bit longer. Hopefully we don't get wiped out. Hopefully they don't get wiped out, and we have like a more legitimately full game here. But tell me down below in the comment section as well. Have you been trying this trainer trial? It's definitely kind of fun. On the podcast, I kind of talked about it, and we kind of talked specifically a while ago on an older podcast about how it has a lot of similarities to Magic the Gathering's Commander format, which it might be inspired by, though I'm not sure. But it doesn't have, the deck isn't really identified by the Mega, and I feel like Mega Kangaskhan is just the best one to include, just in general. I'll choose to go first, I guess. It worked well last game. I don't know how many supporters we play and how they're not that good. We start Terapagos again. We start with an energy in hand. We could this is so weird. Like Hassel isn't really going to do anything right now. No, Hassel's not going to do anything. Kieran's not really going to do much of anything. We could Nest Ball for Squawkabilly EX. Again, Countercharge doesn't do anything. Oh, wow, they start Ditto. Okay, that's not ideal for us. We got an energy there. TM Evolution could also be good. I'm going to Nest Ball, see what's in the deck here. I could grab a Zid Squawkabilly EX. Oh, yep, it's glitching still. And then we don't have any really draw behind it. We could Oh yeah, we actually don't really have like any at all. So I'm gonna go for Squawkabilly EX here and use it. We do discard an energy. I may have recovery. It's not like too bad. And we have what is that 7 energies left in the deck there, I think. I'll attach the water. We do run Lightning and Grass, so we theoretically could attack with Crown Opal, which is kind of cool. It does a little more damage, actually, because we can normally do 30. Or no, not 30. We could do 30 for each bench Pokemon, which can be 5. I guess we'll attach this. And then I probably shouldn't have in case I want another tool. I don't even think I play another tool. It doesn't really matter, but I'll just pass here. I could Ultra Ball, actually. I could Ultra Ball away the Wellspring Mask. This hand's honestly pretty good. I'm not sure what I'm looking for in terms of Pokemon, but I do feel like I want to Ultra Ball here. Maybe get rid of the Wellspring and the Arven, honestly. Arven's like pretty. No, that's not Arven. Arven. That is pretty bad here. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab. I was gonna grab Pidgey. I guess we're not doing that. So I'm gonna go grab Gimmighoul. I actually kind of like that. We could get a Metal, and then we could also grab the Gholdengo. Wait, that's there, right? Yeah, it's right next to it. Anyways, this seems like a pretty decent position. I mean, it's not like amazing, but we have some things going on. The Arven actually would have been kind of nice here. Um, I don't know if that play was right. Gholdengo is a draw engine, super mediocre. As I said, we don't have Air Balloon because we're playing the Alakazam line. Um, but yeah, my opponent, okay, they are playing Mega Kangaskhan, a really good card there. They actually have it in hand, which is probably bad for them. Well, now they're probably going to get Latias EX off of the Ditto, maybe. They certainly can do that if they're running it, or any pivot, to get into the Mega Kangaskhan EX, because you need it in the active. They could have Dittoed into it. But let's see what they decide to do here. I imagine they're going to Ditto. That's the thing I'm very sure of. Yeah, it's any basic. It's really good if you get to start it. There are ways to search it out. I mean, if you're searching it out, a lot of the times you could search something else out, like what you're actually looking for, but not necessarily. The one we could do is with Fan Rotom, but here we see him doing it the other way around. Using Ditto to get Fan Rotom to get something. Hoothoot Noctowl. Okay, they get rid of the 3 energies there. Oh, yeah, energies don't have to be one ofs. I mean, here they are, but in general, they don't have to be. But let's see if the assault landing. Obviously, would rather them not do it. I don't know if I'm surprised with that they attached there. They are going to fan call here, grabbing what? Maybe they're running into Dunsparce. Okay, no, looks like they're running the Noctowl line and a Pidgeot line, presumably not Dunsparce, though it could be prized. They're who could be prized. Obviously, that'd be good for us. They didn't play it. Or they didn't grab it. Okay, it wasn't hand there. And then they're going to run an errand as well to draw a couple cards. Again, Mega Kangaskhan just like almost definitely the best Mega. Want to be going for the 2-shot here if we can. I don't know how doable that's going to be. We need a bunch of basics here. We do need the energy. We have the energy, right? But we don't have the energy really to Crown Opal. We kind of do. We could Hilda for something. They're just going to pass there as well. We top deck Legacy. Okay, that's actually super good. I think I'm going to Hilda for Grass, and I could even go Prism. No, I'll go. Yeah, actually, I'll go Prism and Gholdengo EX here. Gholdengo, of course, drawing us some cards now. Prism's not really useful for other things, to be honest. It's not like useful with Gholdengo. Prism's super not good. I'm not gonna lie. Or it's okay, but it's like a lot worse than Luminous. Okay, we got Pokeball. Oh yeah, wait, why is Pokeball in our deck? Wait, am I allowed to have Pokeball in the deck? I think I am. I think. Oh, I think it's a different letter in Japanese. Anyways, we flipped heads. So that's what matters here. I'm gonna grab I have no idea. Let's see. I'm gonna go grab, I guess, the Abra. The Abra just seems so fun. It seems so bad, but it seems really fun. We could Legacy Energy. I mean, it's not even doing that much, right? But whatever. I'm gonna Abra here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna Prism Energy, and I'm going to go ahead and swing for a whopping 90. That's not that much, but whatever. Also, we're like not getting the 2-shot. They also attach a Bravery Charm. Also, why Pokemon? Did they change the way the art looks? Now it's like squished, or is that a change? Uh-oh. I'm not pressing anything, and it's like pulsing back and forth. That's really weird. It just like I don't know, my mouse is in a weird position there. But anyways, yeah, this position seems cool if we live, which I think we will. They are gonna play Pidgeotto, which is good. I mean, it's not like ideal. We'd rather I guess not play it, but I mean, we saw them get it, and then also we okay, they're gonna jack. That's fine. Grabbing what probably Pidgeot EX, maybe no idea what the other Pokemon's going to be because they have Noctowl in hand. But ultimately, I mean, yeah, definitely definitely a decent position that they're in, but not like amazing. Because they I mean, they're not attacking, right? I was wondering if they were going to like team Turbo Energize last turn or something like that, or TM Evolution. Any TM would have just been good. They weren't able to. I mean, they used their ability instead of attacking, but they grabbed Dracoloak as well. That's like something we need to keep an eye out for because they can hit our bench with Dragapult, or maybe they're just using it as draw. I don't know. They're probably playing Dragapult EX. Well, they're playing Fire and Psychic. They're definitely playing Dragapult EX, but they're just going to pass there. We got Earthen Vessel. That's actually pretty cool here. I might just Legacy active though, and then Iono, and then Gholdengo. I think I'm gonna do that, and then we can Crown Opal here. Crown Opal is just like pretty good. It's not absurd, but it's nice. Protecting us, though they're not necessarily immediately threatening an attack. We do hit Crushing Hammer as well. I'm gonna coin bonus for 1, and we see Ceruledge EX. I'm pretty sure. I think the deck has a Charcadet. If it doesn't, that's bad. At first, I think I forgot one, but I think I added it back. Anyways, I'm going to Crown Opal here. I'm not going to Hammer. Not going to Tatsugiri because retreating it with it's kind of sketchy. We don't play ways to give it free retreat. So that's not ideal or amazing, but hopefully it's fine. And yeah, we'll see what they are going to do here. We did Iono them, so that's good. We got rid of what? Did they have Pidgeot last turn? That's what they did. Treasure, yeah, Pidgeot and Dracoloak. Definitely, in my opinion, a little aggressive to do that. I guess they weren't really expecting an Iono. There's only one Iono. I do play Judge as well, which is a pretty decent card. I don't play Zoroark's Machinations. Zoroark's Machinations is the best X card in the game. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember what the other options are. I'm pretty sure they're all pretty terrible. Also, yeah, that's not good for us because well, I mean, hopefully we knock this out, which we should be able to. We have Alicia's to Gust. I mean, wait, why do they attach there? Are they going to do something? Okay, they are going to switch, but we do have Lisia's. It's a Gust on a basic, and it also confuses. They're going to send up the Fan Rotom as, like, just to sacrifice it, but we have the Lisa's, which is super good. Yeah, I mean, not really too much to overthink here. We do get Night Stretcher. We have Wellspring Mask and a Fire and discard. Okay. And then we have Fighting, which seems kind of useless. I guess I'm just going to Lisia's the Mega Kangaskhan here. Oh, I could have gone after the Charmander as well. I think this is fine. I like this play more. I'm going to Crown Opal here. We get the 3 prizes. Obviously, every deck playing a 3 prizer. Mega Kangaskhan is good, but it does take some time to set up. They all do. So as I said, I'm pretty sure it's like definitely the best. They've drawn a bunch of cards, and we see our own as well. I don't know if we want to play it. Definitely going to play that Pidgey there. We got Buddy Poffin as well. I'm just looking at this because it's like one of every letter, and I like have no idea what letters like half of these start with if they're in the language that they're supposed to be in, because I don't know how Japanese works. Despite the fact that I look at it a lot, looking at like card reveals, which again, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss those coming up soon. This is trying to think. What aspect do we... Oh, wait, I have Legacy. It's literally on my active. Actually, Terapagos getting knocked out isn't too bad. I want to get a big one-shot with Gholdengo if I can. Though I don't really know how viable that is to actually happen. They attach to the Charmeleon. That's, like, really surprising. I feel like that's not the place I'd attach. Because presumably you can accelerate the fighters from deck with Charizard, but I mean, I don't know exactly what their deck's looking like either. Okay, we top deck Pidgeot EX. That's really good. I'm going to Team Rocket's Wait, no, I'm going to Gholdengo EX first. Then I'm going to probably Team Rocket's Petrol. We get to Dunsparce. I'm gonna Buddy Poffin for Dunsparce. I almost want Ceruledge, but I don't think it's what we're looking for here. I'm just gonna get the Dunsparce, then we can do Dunsparce. Then I can also I'm trying to think this through. I think I'm gonna Petrol for Earthen Vessel. The Vessel. Yeah, oh yeah, we got rid of Arvin. So I'm just going to grab the one here. We want to, play the Pidgey down. Yeah, Petrol for Earthen Vessel could be good, but also one of the Energy Retrieval cards could also be pretty decent. We actually have a lot of special energies on active, which could actually be bad, but I guess I'm not going to attach here either. I could Crispin, actually. Crispin seems fine. I'm going to get a Metal and a Lightning. The Metal will go on... We'll go on the Gholdengo there. I can't speak. Wait a second. No, this is the one going to hand. There we go. So I'll pop this here. I don't know how good this position is. It doesn't feel amazing by any means, but it doesn't feel terrible. I could have also Crushing Hammered the Charmeleon now that I think about it, in case they are attaching because they don't have enough energies in deck. But I feel like that's actually like not really the case, but I imagine we'll find out. They do send a Pidgeotto, of course, a free retreater there. presumably don't have Pidgeot EX here. I mean, they did shuffle their deck theoretically. They could draw out, or they, of course, could draw an out to it, which is really what they want, right? Pidgeot EX is very good. I'm also trying to get it set up here. I don't run Rare Candy in this list, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, they are going to. I don't know. They're definitely taking their time here. I wonder what they're going to do. They have a good option here or not. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna see. I'm trying to think what like things they've done. Oh wow, those are some shiny cards. Yeah, they haven't actually done too much. Wait, did they? Oh, I guess they got rid of Counter Catcher turn 1 with like Carmen or something. I don't know. They're gonna retreat to Hoothoot. Okay, that's fine. Hoothoot doesn't really do anything for them, so it's like a very fair Pokemon to get rid of. But still, yeah, I'm happy that we're able to get the knockout this turn. I'm gonna Gholdengo. I'm pretty sure Boss is prized. I think. I'm not sure. Do I play Boss? I really hope I play Boss. I mean, it's like the best card in the game, but I'm not 100% confident on that one. We do have access to Pidgeot next turn. Top decked Hoothoot, that's definitely a little bit interesting there. I don't hate playing it to get Noctowl next turn, but I'm not really in love with it either. It's probably the right play to play it down, I think, and then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm also Crushing Hammer. I think Crushing Hammer is fine here. Yeah, I mean, we flip tail, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to go ahead and Crown Opal again. Again, if they have like a basic, like if they have Blood Moon Saluna EX, they can attack for free, but they don't do anything. They need to double Gust. They're down Counter Catcher. They could Prime Catcher maybe. They could like Boss Bundle, whatever. There are ways to do it, but they're not easy. Again, let's see if they actually have something here. If they do, I don't think Gholdengo gets the one-shot. I don't know. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure. I think we hit for like 150. That's like really not enough. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen if they actually get a powerful Pokemon in play. We don't play Blood Moon or Saluna EX. I think it had to cut it for Charcadet for some reason. We do see a Blood Moon or Saluna EX by them. They are going to, looks like, retreat into it here. They might have Boss to like knock out Squawkabilly EX, and if they had the double Gust effect, that's pretty scary. Also, they might have forgotten what our deck does. Okay, we see Cypher Maniacs code breaking. Okay, the way that like changes is like bobs up and down is kind of weird. Also, do I have Judge? I've not played Judge. I'm pretty sure it's in the list. I mean, I don't know whatever other J card would be. Or I think I have Jet Energy, which I think is a. I think I'm using that as a Japanese card. But anyways, they attach another fire to the Charmeleon. Okay, that's fine. Then they're. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, no. Terapagos doesn't stop Blood Moon or Saluna EX. It stops colorless, or not colorless basics. I always forget that. It, like, never comes up. Anyways, so we don't knock him out here. But anyways, I'm going to send up the Gholdengo. I've, like, almost never seen his attack actually be, like, used. Anyways, whoops. But I guess I'll go ahead and... Him was knocked out. Yeah, let me not knocked out. Well, that seems bad. I guess I'll Pidgeot. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. I mean, I guess I kind of do. It's Boss, but wait, it's Rhyme. Let's go. We can play Rhyme. This card so awesome. Can win the game off of it. Let's go. This card is so cool. I draw 3, and then my opponent switches to the bench. Get off the screen. There we go. We play it. We draw some cards. They have to switch out. We win. Let's go. I've never used this card before, or certainly never used it to win, but Rhyme is actually kind of cool. Situational, but so awesome here. I can't believe this is winning us the game. As I said, I've like never really used this card before, but there are some cool cards we can use in decks. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video as we go ahead, get the knockout here, but make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. This deck took quite a while to make, but I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'm excited to see you. Oh, there's Boss as well. I'm excited to see that one, but I hope you enjoyed, and I'm excited to see you in the next video.